Hello, my name is Tyler James Hutchinson, and welcome to Personal Appearance and Presenting, a quick start guide on how to look, feel, and act during your presentations. To begin, the first concept we will start with is appearance. It's important that you dress in accordance to your subject matter. You should be dressed in such a way that it reflects the subject matter and potentially also how your audience is dressed. For example, a business meeting, you should be dressed in appropriate business attire, and not swim trunks and a Hawaiian shirt. But swim trunks and a Hawaiian shirt may be appropriate if you were pitching timeshares. It's important that you meet the expectations of your audience. Next, we'll discuss how your credibility is affected by your appearance. This includes how you are dressed, but further extends to your entire sense of hygiene. You want to look clean and put together. People are more likely to believe what you have to say if you look as though you take care of yourself and have a close attention to detail. The cleaner you look, the more credibility people tend to give you. In the next section, we'll be talking about how to use your voice in a presentation. The first topic of your voice that we'll be covering is the volume. The volume or loudness of your voice is a very important tool when giving a speech. Good volume ensures that your audience can actually hear what you are saying. Varying degrees of loudness help emphasize specific ideas, like building up in volume to a main point of your sentence. Another example would be speaking softly when referring to something that is only partially related or an aside. Next, we will discuss rhythm and tempo. You may think this only refers to music, but this is truly not the case. Tempo refers to how fast you are talking. It is important to keep it understandable while still moving fast enough to relate ideas together. Some ideas require different time to grasp, so slowing down your tempo for comprehension and speeding it up to reiterate a previous idea is a good practice. Rhythm refers to how you speak within a given speed. Certain words and ideas should have emphasis without a given sentence, and how you build up those points is important. Next, we'll be discussing your posture and gestures. Of the two, we'll start with posture first. When presenting, you want to retain good posture, avoiding slouching and looking tense. In accordance with personal appearance, you want to appear confident because this helps build a trust between the audience and yourself. Bad posture gives the feeling that you're not confident in what you're saying, and that can drive division between your message and your audience. Next, we'll discuss how to use gestures in a presentation. Finding a good balance of movement in a presentation is important. It is possible to have too much or too little movement. Having too little movement can lead to a disconnect with the audience as it looks stiff and will ultimately lead to a break in communication. Having too much movement can be extremely distracting and may alter the emphasis of your message. Emotion can be very useful within a presentation. But what are some uses for emotion? Emotion is a powerful tool that really can help the audience relate to the message that you are trying to convey. Everyone has feelings and attitudes, but being able to communicate those emotions to your audience and have them feel the same way will be an indispensable asset in persuasion and presenting in general. And just like anything, you can have too much emotion, but how much is too much? This largely depends on your audience and the setting of your presentation. Different venues require a different level of emotion, which also depends on the subject matter. Before presenting, make sure to think ahead of time of the different types of emotion and how you're going to use them. Emotion is a powerful tool, but to have too much can leave the audience either writhing in laughter or wincing at how outlandish you're acting in proportion to the subject matter. In conclusion, your performance should adhere to these concepts. Dress in accordance to your subject matter so you match the overall tone of your presentation and build credibility with your audience. Dictate when you speak using your volume so that you can be heard, and with rhythm and tempo, add emphasis to your ideas. Stand tall, look confident, and use a balanced amount of gestures to enhance comprehension. And finally, use emotion to persuade and really make the audience feel your ideas and not go overboard, leaving them feeling awkward.